Hello everyone. I have basically built an artistic kind of effect for Unreal Engine, and this effect can be basically applied to any different environment that you want. Right now I'm using this environment from the Unreal Engine marketplace to demo the effect that I have made. And so basically, first of all, we have a filter that has these two parameters, min and max, and I can set this to something like 6 and 12, and you can see that it's applying that filter and it is changing in the editor constantly, and it gives it a painterly kind of look. It looks really nice. I can change these parameters to something like 10 and 12 and 10 and 15 and anything you want. So right now it would basically have the element size would be bigger, and it would basically give us a little more blur. So this can be changed to anything you want. So basically I have built a few more features on top of this. So the first one is basically giving the objects in the scene a random colors. So basically if I set this to something like 0.3, you can see that it's applying different colors to different objects, and it looks really nice. You can basically choose between these colors and it would basically change accordingly. And if I set this to something like 0.2 or 0.1, then it basically looks a lot better, and you can change this to anything. The intensity, it's up to you. So there are basically three different techniques for assigning different colors to different objects. The first technique that you can see right now is using these three colors, and it's blending between these three colors and assigning random colors to the environment. If I set the intensity to 1, you can see that it's basically giving them blending between these colors, and it's basically assigning random colors. The second technique, these techniques can be basically changed using this parameter. So if I set this to 1, you can see that it's using exactly these three colors. It's not using blending or it's not using random colors. It will use only exactly these colors and randomly give them to different objects. This is basically the second technique, and the third technique is basically the third technique does is it samples these colors and applies it to different areas on the objects, so it gives it an artistic painterly kind of look. And I really like this technique, and it looks really beautiful, and you can change these colors according to your liking. You can basically set a color palette and set the theme of the environment and things like that. It looks really nice. The one other thing is basically the delay parameter. So you can see that the filter element size and everything, it's changing in the editor constantly. I can basically set the delay to a higher value, and it would basically take a little more time, and it would basically change after 1 second, and then you can basically set it to something like 0.2 and it would change very quickly. Basically that's it, and I hope you guys liked it. Thank you.